Just a second, chat, and we'll get going. All right, I'm back. You know, it's Super Kama Guru for the 800 bits. Don't know what this new tier shared reward thing is, but that's probably good too. All right, add you in. Yes, we need to get you a brother doesn't leave the first time we sacrifice someone. You were a pretty solid tank too. It's a little bit annoying we didn't get you converted. All right. Super Kama Guru. All right. Why am I so zoomed out? Yeah. Alright, I don't see any famed items, so this is kind of a waste of our time, but oh well. Hit. Oh, I had adrenaline. Headshot, of course. Headshot with the hammer. I hate headshotting with hammers. I wish there was a perk that just removed head chance entirely. I might take it on backliners. If I could guarantee not to waste 25% of my shots, I think that would be a huge damage increase. I hate that crits are like that some of the time in this game. They're just not something you want to be doing. Yeah, I gotta remember adrenaline's true. Another headshot with the whip, 25% it twice to prevent the kill. Very consistently focusing down Soren over here. We go probably before him anyways. I don't think we need to use that. You're fine. You're okay. You're gonna go again. Another miss. We need to move here. Who swung at me? Oh, you're not broken. I thought you were broken. That's why I stopped hitting you. Oh, was that a headshot with the crossbow? Sure was. Feels good when that happens. Welcome back, Cormistar. Thank you. So much dodge. Just kidding. No fucking dodge at all. Good thing we took all of his damage to the head. Now we're gonna get his body armor down just to even it out. I don't want to get behind. One of the stam to shoot. Don't understand to do anything. Fuck. Just added the wrong weapon. God. Double headshots with the whip. Is there a hidden modifier to headshots with whips? Or is just 25% of the time really noticeable there? All right, everything's super expensive here. Spearing villagers and lost at sea. No recruits. Alright, let's jump to there. Disappearing villagers, but no Alps. Backgrounds we don't care about. Marketplace is super overpriced. I'm gonna buy food even at 70. Okay. Second or third crisis, second. Alright, we're still looking for Alps. Still looking for backgrounds, I guess. Let's go east. Check down here, I suppose. Death Dancy gets unsatisfied. Sucks. Scrubs. Shitty. I mean, 11%'s not that bad. Trying very hard to get Lulloways to 11. So one more fight does that. Connie's almost 11 as well. It's the event I hate the most. Hunter becoming a drunkard. Hybrid becoming a drunkard, I think, is worse than Archer becoming a hybrid. Or Archer becoming a drunkard. But I hate the drunkard event in general. Punishes me for using my roster as a resource, which is fucking annoying as shit. %. Alright. Take it. Yeah, some named one-handed weapons would be really sweet right about now. Need another archer. I've got 2. I could probably make do with 2. Not bringing a whip to this fight. I mean, I've got the 1. I've got the 2, actually. Alright, no whip. Sure. Alright, so we wait till daybreak. Take the fight. Easy necro kills. May not be a necro, but who knows. Geis. We want to move forward 3. Case of necro. Archer's last. 27. It's not actually that many there, I guess. Should probably have the hand. Okay. Ever had an asthmatic archer? Yeah, sure have. Kind of annoying. Still, if it's a sweet archer, you keep it. Don't actually see a necro here. 5 Geist though. Less than 5 guys now. Maybe a adrenaline for that. I don't know. Should have walked over and swung at the Geist. Okay. Try out 3 kingdoms. Nope. Not super big into the Warhammer. Oh, not the Warhammer. The I like Warhammer quite a lot. Not super big into the Total War games. Doesn't mean I shouldn't get into them. They sound like something that's very up my alley in general. So. Why not try? I hate that fucking question. I hate this so much about that question. I A, did try. B, didn't like it. And C, why not try ignores the fact that everything has opportunity cost. I hate that question so much. Alright, what are we doing over here? Shooting? Shooting. Don't want to stand here forever though. We will get trapped by the fallen heroes. Yeah. Sully's still missing. Let's wait and try to get a kill on that. What specifically put me off the Total War? It's a different way than I've ever played RTSs, and it required a lot of relearning. And I find some of that like not that enjoyable. I don't know how to describe the type of unit management you're doing. Didn't love. So basically, it didn't grab me enough to make me want to relearn a different way of doing RTSs. I want to go kill these guys. And it doesn't mean, as I said, it doesn't mean I shouldn't try getting into it again. Like, but I did. My initial thoughts on it were not super impressed. Even though I've heard it's been a very good game. Really? Any thoughts on Warcraft 3 Reforged? I don't think so. I might play it casually a little bit, but I don't know that I want to get super hardcore into a RTS, a real RTS game. I'm not sure. We'll see. I like Warcraft 3 a lot. It's probably my all-time favorite RTS. So a part of me is kind of like, yeah, I want to do that. But another part of me is like, I don't really want to do that type of gaming. I like the ability to interact. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be swinging at that. I like the ability to interact, to stop, to think, to take breaks, to not be. I mean, that 30-minute like fight time is pretty good. You can still have those things of taking breaks, but I like the kind of turn-based strategy at the moment. I don't know. The answer is I'm not against another RTS, but it would need to grab me in a way that gets me. Way that hooks my interest. Like I was really enjoying Dawn of War 3. Had a lot of fun with that. I think in part because it wasn't a super high micro game. Like something like StarCraft 2 has almost no interest for me, just because of the APM and like I don't know. I get repetitive stress stuff in my wrists, which is also kind of like something I don't want to actively pursue a game that's gonna hurt with that. So I don't know. I guess there's a bunch of stuff I'm willing to try, but I would want it to be really interesting. So maybe I'll try the Three Kingdoms thing. It seemed like a less. If I look at the reskin though, like what that essentially is, it's a reskin that's slightly less interesting to me than the Warhammer reskin was. And then I tried the Warhammer one and didn't actually like it that much. So do I want to play the next variation of that? I don't know. So we'll see. I'm not against the idea of it. It's just it's not a super high priority. I don't know quite what the... It feels like there might be some way to motivate for that. Like, I don't want to commit to like a weekly variety night, but I do like the idea of checking out streams on games on stream that are different. It's also kind of difficult to find time to progress in your primary campaigns if you're constantly doing other things. And I kind of am still enjoying the magic enough that I don't mind playing that once or twice a week. So it's a bit of a balancing act to where to find the time to fit them in. Would I make a duelist around a one-handed axe unique? Oh, absolutely. One-handed axe duelists are the best duelists in the game. I would absolutely do that. Alright, so this was just kind of slaughter. I don't care what the stats of your weapon is. It doesn't really mean anything to me, one way or the other. Like, the way I evaluate the weapons is I compare them to the base variant, and then I put them into the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet's public, so you can use that as well to look at how much of a damage increase it is. The really nice thing about one-handed axes is Headhunter's actually a thing on that build, so if you have a really ridiculous brother, you can get an absurdly powerful late-game duelist out of it. I think more powerful than anything else that I've found for duelist yet. Although the decap on cleaver has been so much better than I've given it credit for, and I haven't used decap in years. Like, in the sense of, like, I've just been avoiding cleavers as a whole, so. I won't be going back that long, Kradox, but I believe there's a second one of those coming out, and I will be attempting to check the second one out when it comes out. So. Alright. Sure. Bunch of garbage in here. Opinion on EU4 carry over to Imperator. I don't know. It's another game that maybe it's worth checking out or getting into, but 4.2%. 4.2 is pretty low, but we're right here. Oh, we just hit 11 on all the ways. So they just don't get weapon spec is what they don't get. Okay. Best background for recruiting with the cult. Conversion versus stats. Poachers. You need archers, and they're one of the few decent archer backgrounds you can actually pick up as cultists. Who are we leveling? Sully's at 10. Sunbeam at 4. Hats on Fire at 9. We should take this fight, annoyingly. You want to change anyone's armor? Probably. Maybe a super similar fight. Okay. No weapon spec affects whip. Wrong. You have to do a bare minimum of research on this. Let me show you how. So when you have a weapon, mouse over it, and it says right at the top, see how it says cleaver, comma, one-handed? That means it's a cleaver. So cleaver spec affects it twice. The first time it affects it is 25% less fatigue for all of its skill costs. The second part is right at the bottom where it says disarm no longer has a penalty to hit. Well, disarm is a cleaver only skill, so it's affected twice by its spec. So you get 15 accuracy and 25% off fatigue cost when you spec cleavers with whips. Alright, let's kill the Necro. We hit 11 on this brother. Is there a point in ever leveling him ever again? Presumably no. Stick Sully on the front there with the shield now. It's kind of his job. Who do we want to level? Our archer for experience? It's not really a very good archer fight to have a billion archers in. Do we want to level a little bit on Cute Kitten? 86? No, not 86. So 25 on this. 81. 81, 23. 28. It's really kind of time to start thinking about which brothers we throw under the bus. Can Wildman make decent ranged? It's a question for the stat sheet. Go check the stats by background. I'll shortcut it with a no, but that type of question is really easily answerable on your own. Do we want to level this brother and see how he rolls? Like, is there any world in which this is good enough? No, this forces 3 rolls, right? So we can predict with 100% certainty what his accuracy is going to be. And it's only going to be 83. I guess we can just bring another whip. I'd like to level my archers. Maybe leveling this guy's worth something. Maybe. Okay. It's okay. This is why I provide the community resources. There's the builds. My own bot commands. There's the builds background right there, so you can check it out. One of the pages on that is stats by background. It will show you the range of roles that a brother can have, so you can see which ones are going to be better at, for example, range skills. I don't know, chat. Is this me yelling at people today, or is this just... I don't know. I could never tell anymore. I was hearing someone, I was listening to a Destiny podcast the other day again, and I heard him say something along the lines of, one of the ways you can tell you're burning out on Twitch is being snappy with viewers. And I don't know if that's true. I hope not, because I don't really feel like I'm burning out on Twitch, but I do hate repetitive questions, and I don't think there's any solution to that. Besides not streaming, which is not where I want to go with that. All right, let's take the fight. Yeah, Kitten has a very nice head start with candles, but I'm not sure that late game I want to level that character anymore. Oh, there's a Necro. I should not be passing turn here. I should be moving forward. Okay. Disable chat. Salty robots. Okay. Two-handed axe ones. There's a lot of dangerous. Oh my god. Okay. There's 3 two-handed axe ones. Which is a lot. And a two-handed and double two-handed flails. So it's a very dangerous set of fallen heroes to go with these Necros. To go with the Necro rather. So the Necro needs to die. Yeah, that's why we move forward here. So we can hit the Necro. Fuck you, Necro. Okay. Become a true angry streamer. I don't think so. I like my viewers as a whole. Don't really feel the need to be directly abusive to them for the fun of it. Tend to be abusive to them when they get asked the same question too many times, which is really a feeling of me, not a feeling of them. What are we doing with the crossbow? Shooting people, presumably. Boo. Let's hope that would kill. Alright, so we just want to DPS the dangerous two-handers. The axes and the flails are very dangerous both, so we'll work on those. The axe is also dangerous, but a little bit less so. We have whips to mitigate some of the damage up there. Don't really want this guy getting... Makani's pretty high level. We might be able to actually put Makani in front and use him to tank a couple hits that we don't want to get on our squishies. This is probably a disarm on the flail. The flail doesn't actually do that high regular damage, but it just sometimes bursts like bazillion damage to your head, which sucks. That might kill. Oh, I've already used half my AP here. Alright, so we go for that hit. Overwhelm there is kind of okay. Oh, we don't have Overwhelm on Hats on Fire, right? Right. I like the damage buff for the axe by swinging there. I think I just want to shoot there. We'll rotate here. Disarm the flail, I think. Missed the disarm, kind of a bummer. I'm actually really enjoying Brute with the Glorious Claymore. Like, now that we've gotten enough, we're at 87 attack. It's not perfect, but it's actually been surprisingly decent. Mostly I hate Brute, but... Alright, what do we have here? We need damage on... That's okay, I can shoot up that way. Nice. Alright, this is not a position I really want to be in. But we do go ahead of it, I guess. Does Makani have any sort of... Does have Berserk, alright. Ah, fuck. Just clicked the wrong one. So now I can't whip. Feels bad. So now we eat a headshot there, potentially. Could have whipped there too. Might have been worth it. There's that headshot I didn't want to eat. Go. Beating up on our banner. not get hit by that. All right. Pretty quick here. Starting to see the stamina recovery power off these things, off the cultists. Seen a lot of stam. Alright, loot all 3 great axes, kind of nice. Head east. Bubbles? Maybe. Level there. Nice. Need some HP rolls here. Can bow spec this. Probably have to bow spec this. We're going to take some crazy late game build with this. Need stamina on this, brother. I wonder where we're going to get that from. Alright, but it's definitely a bowmaster spec, so that's okay. No level ups here. What are we waiting on for events, team? 243, 239. 239 is the conversion. All right, so we need to go get a brother to convert. And we need tools. Get a little bit of money to spend. We might be able to pick a fame. We know there's a famed item. Wait, here. It's a famed item in that camp. Are there other famed items we know about? No, we're looking for Orc Warlord camps too. Don't know any more of those are, but we'd like to find some more. All right, what are we rolling on? Bunch of people that can't be converted to any useful stuff. I've heard rat catchers are supposedly good, but I never use them. Now let's get tools. 250. Sure, a little bit of food. Buying at 18.7, can sell them garbage. Should check their advanced sales locations. Should repair that fighting axe. Uh, 290, 260, 260, 60. That one always hides because the Necro one looks a lot like the Fallen Hero ones and I always miss it. Anything else to get rid of in here? I don't think so. Okay. 0.5. Looking for a famed one-hander, preferably an axe. We'll see. Check Dornan. 3 missions. Disloyal. Garbage stats. Garbage. Can't convert farm hands. Look for a dumb hunter. Can't convert caravan hands. Can't convert gamblers. Apprentices are really low stats. So, alright, we're gonna just fucking cycle a couple of these brothers, I think. Alright. You don't think hunters can be dumb at all? I think we've had a dumb hunter. So I'm not sure one way or the other about that. Our food prices. 64, 256 on tools. We just need to stockpile. It's probably fine. Despite doing a million missions here, we have not managed to build up reputation there at all. Okay. Let's head to Goldfest. Mickey says they can't be dumb.